change topics a little bit. I know we've been inflating you all day, Nick Marola, but I gotta say, man, you truly are one of the best gloves I've ever seen on the defensive side.
I appreciate it.
It is, yeah, it is. It's super fun to watch, man, and no diss to our groundskeepers or anything, but sometimes the Campanelli bounce is it can be a little wild.
I think if you can field there, you can field in a lot of places.
Man, I'm just curious, like, how did at what point in your life did people start looking and going, hey, this Nick guy's got a pretty good glove. He can feel just about anything.
I'm not sure about them, but I've always had that voice in my head, so I don't know. But
that's awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, just like what position did you start playing? Because it feels like you're very flexible.
I played short my whole life, but I mean, I always played the middle and third whenever. I was just a natural infielder. I loved growing up, my favorite thing to do, I had a little cement chimney in my backyard.
Okay.
I had a little bit of like gravel kind of top that would run for like maybe 30 yards about.
Uh-huh.
And I would just throw a lacrosse ball off the chimney. It would bounce on the pavement, and I just tried to be like Robinson Cano. That was my guy, always, like my favorite infielder of all time. And I would try to throw like him and like all this stuff. So the chimney kind of went up. There was a little thin section up top. And I would stand back and try to just hit the little thin part in the air with like different arm angles and stuff like that. Yeah. That's what I grew up doing.
Wow.
So like,
I think that explains it.
I mean, yeah, that was my guy. I used to be infatuated with some of the plays he makes.
That's
and
awesome.
Keegan makes those plays look crazy. Like when I watch that from third, he's playing second at a crazy level right now. It's fun to watch. But that same one where he gets down the backhand and throws it under, like those are the ones you dream about as an infielder for sure.
Both of you do a good job making it look cool too.
I appreciate it.
Should be worth something.
Yeah. You don't get points for swag, but
you should. You should.
Yep, for sure.
What do you think are your strengths as a fielder primarily? Like what do you think sets you apart from other fielders?
I think it's a lot of first step and first reaction. I try to really think about putting in my prep steps, trying to put my eyes in the position of contact at the height level of contact, and willing to play out front too. I think I always think like if there's a lacrosse crease, like they have a circle around. Like I'm trying to defend my crease with the short hop. So my hands are out, and off the bat I know one of two things is happening. I know I'm either getting a drop step where I got to go get a longer hop, or I got to go get a short hop. It's one or two. You know what I mean? So I'm either going back or forward. If I don't have to take that drop step, it immediately becomes a close the ground, get as close as I can. Either get a short hop or something in between. But I think just, putting myself in a good position to react on my first step as well, and something that we definitely work on every day. And BP and fungo work and some of the work the infielders do with their hands and stuff like that. But I've always loved doing it.
Yeah, speaking more about like your incredible defense abilities, throughout your time with the Rocks and in college, you've played at 8 different positions in the outfield and the infield. What is your favorite position to play, and do you have any desires to play catcher one time?
Catcher. I don't know. Those guys get beat up like crazy. I just see it every day.
The only one left?
Yeah.
I don't. Shortstop is definitely my favorite position to play. I love second base as Cano, but Machado plays third too, and I love Machado. So I love anything in the dirt, man. Anything in the dirt.
Could we maybe see you at first later this season?
You have to take that up with Doc. Doc and Sauce. I'm not so sure, but
we brought Keegan on the show, and he said he wanted to pitch at some time.
Oh, yeah. I actually, I always think about pitching as something like, man, what if? Because, like, I throw from different arm angles, different spins. I still love to play, pitch and catch, like just spin it as much as I can. But Sauce hasn't even seen that yet. Maybe I'll throw a bullpen for him.
Yeah, you had one pitching outing, I believe, with Glen Falls.
Yeah, one. Yeah,
0
punch
ERA.
with a punch.
Yep.
With a punch.
So I think statistically, you're the best pitcher.
I don't know.
What's the pitch mix?
So I mean, I'll go like the 4-seam with the ride, and then probably more like 12-6 from like his taller arm slot. But then I'll drop down and go like sinker, change up, slider. So a couple different arm slots.
For a guy who doesn't pitch, that's a pretty good arsenal.
Yeah, I'd love to face our hitters, but we kind of bang. So
you do big time.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
100%.
You obviously have taken a huge offensive jump in the cages this offseason. What was kind of the focus for you?
Man, this is funny. I mean, I'll be dead honest. I really didn't feel comfortable until after camp. Honestly, I kind of was juggling a lot of different swings in the off season, and something just, I think clicked. And working with Doc and with with Chris and with Jay Scott as well, and Saws, obviously. Like, it just kind of is getting put together. And I think the trickiest thing is realizing with a little bit of success to just stay humble, keep working as hard as ever, and be able to flip the page, obviously. Whether it's 4 for 4 and 0 for 4, because this game's so unpredictable. You can go 0 for 4 with 4 balls hit over 100, and that's it. You flip the page. I think that's been good in my notebook and my journal as well. Is like, this one's over, flip it. This one's over, flip it, and take the good with the bad, and just keep riding the wave. So,
how do you think you are able to feed off of the other guys? Because it feels so contagious right now, where everyone's hitting the ball so well.
Hitting is very contagious. And early in the season, we knew we were playing well, and we just said, hey, we're gonna have good at bats. Everyone's gonna link good at bats together, and that's kind of been our thought process as a team, and we really, really believe in this team. There's no doubt about it. As you can see, we can play well, coming off a great road trip, and we can do that often, and we will. So we believe in each other, definitely. We watch each other grind every day, and we're together as a team, and we feel great. We have a lot of fun, and it's been a great group.
Did it feel like there was much of an adjustment for you guys heading into this season? Obviously, with how many returning faces you have, on the outside looking in, it feels like that feeling out process didn't really exist much for you guys because so many people were slotted into similar roles. Being on the inside, do you feel the same way about that there wasn't as much adjustment for you guys, and it just feels like the continuity there is just really tight?
Yeah, we had a good amount of guys return, and that group was already solid.
Yeah.
And I think some of the pieces we had are great for us, and everyone's meshing really well. Honestly, we have a lot of fun together. We're always together.
Yeah,
you see these guys more than anybody. But it really is going to come together. We're really, really excited for what this team could be. We know how talented we are, so we're fired up. We really are.
How about some of the new guys? Obviously, we've been here for a month now, so everyone's gotten to know each other to some level at this point. We got Hayden Travinsky and Scott Seeker on the offensive side.
Yep.
Just talk to me a little about how they've adjusted to being in the lineup and being with the Rocks.
Those guys smash, dude.
Yeah,
those guys smash. They really do. It's fun to watch them swing. They take great at bats. They have great approaches to what they're trying to do every day. They're really hard workers. They're fun guys to play with, for sure.
Who's the pitcher you would least like to face on the team?
Sheesh, this is a great question. I haven't seen Richie yet, so I'm not sure.
Richard Brito?
Brito, yeah, I haven't seen Brito yet. I think Satu is spinning it really well right now.
Yeah,
he's
is spinning it really well. So his ball moves in a lot of different directions and moves a lot. So
he hides the ball really well too.
Yeah, he does. And Quiggs, I saw Quiggs in the offseason. That was blowing me up. But Quiggs is really impressive.
He's throwing gas right now.
Too.
Yeah, he was hitting 96 consistently yesterday. He's pumping.
Yeah, he's pumping. He looked great the whole offseason.
Yeah.
We have a great staff too, man. We really do. Those guys can throw. They believe in their stuff as well.